Oh boy, do we have a treat for you. Yes, Williams, the pride of Pinbot, the nicest one you'll ever see. Oh, it's a beaut, isn't it? And we also have a Punch-Out by Nintendo. But there's more. Stern's Metallica Monster, a Ghostbusters Pro, gifts from more viewers. We love them. Taito Space Invaders Quicks combo game. It's a cabaret. Then we have Bally Midway's Cruising Exotica Kit. Williams, another Whirlwind, and the progress. And we end with Brother Rob, who returns to TNT. This is an hour. I hope you guys can get through it. Let's start now. Look, Metallica Monster. This is going to Pat Steaks. Have you ever been to Philadelphia? The owners, Pat Steaks, are buying a couple more games. I was talking, you know. Another one. No. Sounds me out. Another one. Jonathan, the mod in it? Yes, it is. I feel it. Okay.
Good follow-up. Good prep for your video. Start filming and then see if it's ready.
Well, first of all, I can do anything I want. You have no room in the back.
You look like huge.
The monsters we just opened, and look, adult language. So we are leaving it on that because this is going in the offices of Pat Steaks. They don't have a place inside to sit down. So you're kind of, where are the balls? Did you already take them out, Jonathan?
No. I don't know if anybody has balls in it.
Oh, I see one in it. I see two in it. Jonathan!
Plonk.
What we do is we keep the balls still in the box. So we put
How many balls
test
does it need?
balls
Here's two
in
more.
because the customers
Well,
generally
if
want
there's
to
two in
see.
it, there's two more in it. Should be four.
Right, let's see. Let's see if that's enough. I think that's enough. The message went off. Stuck on the Playfield somewhere. The best way to play pinball is when it's perfectly level. A lot of the great effects of this, including our coffin. We need to activate that, Jonathan.
Super targets a basket grade market.
A lot of nice extra features on this dog. Aren't there?
Yeah.
Look.
Lock is lit. Shoot it again.
That was a nice little touch there. I think we've only sold 250. This is our third monster. I don't remember much about it. Okay. There it is. Bang! That's what my wife does to me when I come home.
You get off.
Bang! Oh, it's not level.
Ball one, lock. Come on.
Ball one locked. The only thing I would do to this, other than turn the volume down, I would have put all white rubbers on it. Now, they put black rubbers on it. You know the difference? The black rubbers last longer in a vending situation. They're less likely to break. The white rubbers will break long before the black.
And the black stay clean compared to the white.
Black look clean too. Look, I always like the fact that this little tombstone here lights up. See, the road block. See, isn't that nice? That it glows. Really nice.
cross.
There it is. See, the cross. Well, it's sort of like a tombstone cross.
the other kind too. So you have to pick it out. You have to order it now.
I also like the fact that the Metallica Monsters, the switches are here
Yay!
rather than back here. And of course you know why. It's because it still has my favorite stern system in it. The, was it the Sammy?
Sam.
Yeah, the Sammy. That
And
I
the
was,
noisy power supply.
yeah, can you hear the power supply in the other one?
Screaming over it.
Yeah. But we can't worry about trivializing things, right? Anyway, you're watching this video to see the nicest, absolutely positively nicest bride of Pinbot on planet Earth. And that's where we're going to now. You know, you're never going to see a bride of Pinbot like this ever again.
You know what else you're never going to see?
What?
The $3,000 undercharged for this thing. That's what you're never going to see.
This is a very special pinball going to a very special man, Mark in Canada. Canada! He's going to have the only one like it in the world. And here's why. This is John Trudeau's masterpiece, along with Python Angelo, who helped design too some of the concepts in the artwork. Made back in '91. 8,100 of them were made. But so many are worn out. That enough where they're making new Playfields. But what makes this so special is I sold this one machine brand new. Brand new, this machine was sold by me and delivered to the same owner who had it all those years back in '91. He really wanted to buy the game. As a matter of fact, I just remembered something interesting. The circuit board that runs the hood didn't work when we set it up in his house. And I had to take the board out and take it down to Eastern Music in Philadelphia, and they exchanged it for another one. And that fixed it. Isn't that something that just came to me? Just remember, we had that one service call, all we heard from him, and we didn't hear from him again until he decided it was time to part with the Bride of Pinbot. He also parted with two other games I sold him new, which you already saw. Open the Safe and Airball. This is the third one. As a matter of fact, Frank, it may be a good time for us to go back and show you this game as we were working on it when it was all apart. Now we have a close-up glance at this perfect, gorgeous game. Jason's in the middle of disassembly to put the LEDs in. But, you know, I'm not deaf.
25 is alive.
Look at this. You're never going to encounter a Bride of Pinbot original Playfield that looks perfect like this ever again. Unless somebody else happened to have one in their house all these years. This is the one that was in the customer's home. Unlike this one. Well, there you go. Look at this thing. This thing is better than new now, because now we have the super bright LEDs in it, and we've done some extra fun things. Jason has. I didn't. I said, Jason, do some fun things for Mark. Well, you can see already, he's added purple lighting in the back.
It looks blue in the camera, but it is purple.
It is purple. Yes, we have purple. We have purple LEDs up front here. We've put purple lights in our light-o-matic buttons. We also put in, or Jason also put in some fast-blinking color changers underneath our twin ramps. This is such a great concept, where the balls can go down either ramp. I guess if you jostle it enough, you can make it jump a ramp and go down the one you want.
Speaking of.
Double wide, speaking of.
Frank. Now we also added, look right here, we added lights underneath. I'm going to show you about these lights. As a matter of fact, a customer, one of our YouTube videos, inquired about making these sockets. So we have that coming up. As a matter of fact, the drawer got put back. I'll have to dig that out, won't I? Anyway, let's show you some other things we did. We added some blue lighting under the hood that's sound sensitive, and you're going to see that working when we start the game. The plastics, every single plastic was perfect, and now we've made sure all the high impact plastics will never crack for the rest of Mark's life. The pen, this pen has no ink in it. I chose this ink,
Marks are right there.
an inkless pen. Look, 4 different color LEDs in there. Oh look, Frank. You see the blue flashing? Yes, it was flashing briefly with sound. Yes, it's a sound activated circuit, which we're very proud of. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you a few things inside, because you're liable never to see them again. This is the original tape, the rubber that was put on this. And I'm going to get him to trim this. It's actually, over the years, it's kind of splooged over the edge here.
You know all about
But this is called a beer seal. It's to seal the beer from flowing into the machine when no one wants beer in this. Let's see what John Trudeau is doing inside here. Oh, Frank. Look what, well, first of all, you're going to remark on how gorgeous the underside is. We did change, new we put flipper sleeves in, and the paw and link were replaced. Everything else is original because it was near perfect. We just wanted the flippers to be full power again. Look how clean everything is. And surprise! The Playfield Mylar. I have a really neat thing to show you about that too. A message from Williams about that Mylar. We're going to put it out here. Now, we don't know what he did with the lid, but it had this pink container in it. It had the original bulbs and fuses, never opened, never used. Okay? And our customer bought this rubber set from Pinball Resource, brand new in 2007, but once he saw how difficult it was to put it in, he never put it in. So we're going to give that to Mark because he can probably use the rubbers. The rubbers are old now. We're not going to use them, but he can probably put those rubbers into a couple of his other games. So we're going to let him do that. I'm going to take the balls out. You didn't think I was going to let them fall all over the place. Ah, you're back.
I'm back.
He's back. Now, normally we take these bars apart, scrub and clean them, repaint them.
You got a mouse in your pocket?
I have that funny looking boy do it.
Jason does it.
But these are the original stickers. Look how clean. This is a new circuit board we added right here. See this? This is our sound sensitive board tied into the 5 volts of this board, along with our light-o-matic buttons here. Okay? Do you see how they're wired? Now I'm going to show you what they are. This is why he put the drawer back. We buy boatloads of these sockets. Now we call them lay-down 555 sockets. We buy these from Pinball Resource, okay? Here is the actual part number of Pinball Resource, but you can probably get these from a lot of other pinball parts distributors. We like the 555 because it grabs the bulb nice and tight and it can be flat. Like your head, Frank. Sorry. Now, here's how you do it. There's that light we added. That's Jason's bendy there, right there. Bendy. He soldered it to a GI, heat shrink, nice and neat. Looks just like the factory did it. Same as over here. Isn't that nice? Nice and neat, Frank. I left that open for you to say something dumb or stupid or clever or whatever. Nice and neat, Frank.
Sometimes I'll say something, sometimes I won't.
Ah, Frank.
But if it's an opportunity to make you look stupider than you usually make yourself, then...
Oh! Frank, we should peel all these stupid stickers all off.
Should. Lamp boards that still have the serial number or something?
Yes, well, most of the time that happens. We have reheated them. Now, even though
Here's this wee shit again.
Even though the game has been in a private home its whole time, all these connections become ice cold, okay, over the years. And it's just the way it is. And many service calls can be averted if you simply reflow the header pins of these boards. In some cases, you also have to reflow the sockets if they have the prongs that come out. There's none here. The relay boards have to be done. Here's your optic board with your different optics. There's a ton of optics inside the head that spins. Now down here is where we added the extra cables. You can see how nice and neat this is. This is for what you're going to see, this really great effect. But this way, they can be taken out if they have to be serviced. They can even be unplugged if necessary. We have nice clean connections here in case Mark ever disassembles this. Or you know, we're thinking about maybe Mark's children in 30 years taking the game apart, putting new rubbers on it. Who knows?
Why would they do that? They'll just ship it back here and have it re-overhauled
Ship
again.
it back. Frank, you and I can work on it.
Yeah, I'll dig you up out of the ground and prop you
Now
up
wait a
next to
minute,
the
I'm
ground.
61. I plan on keeping TNT, operating it as the president until I'm 100. Then from 100 to 150 years old, I'll be available as a guide, or you can call me for assistance, right, Frank?
Well, I guess the new owner's probably going to want somebody who actually knows what they're doing, so no, we don't need your services.
Does anybody want to buy me?
I got $1,
Oh!
and I want my 50 cents change.
All right. Listen, they deserve to see the back. Do you know that this is one of the few games that takes this alphanumerical display. This is Williams' last use of this, but they also have, it has variable intensities. They can actually lower and raise the brightness of it. Only a couple other games did that. I guess Pinbot did it, right? I think what else might have done it,
I
Frank?
don't think Funhouse did it?
Now, we have some computer-controlled lights and flash lamps back here. We have the 5 purples here, and then the strip that goes up here. It's very colorful indeed. Actually, you know what?
Thank you.
No, wrong button, wrong button. Let me
Shit.
push. Well, at least she thanked me. Here, let me put the oil lamps test so people can see. Okay, now you can see what we did. Purple that shine out of those holes there, see? Those holes. It looks very nice, especially at your eye point, because they're set up. He's put in a combination of warm white and cool white. These are the 3 LEDs from Pinball Life. We love these. As a matter of fact, I just put another $1,000 order with them. And up here in the corner is Comet Pinball's wonderful fire. I'm going to show you what that looks like. That's their fire, or their burning LED. Very effective. Okay. Well, Frank, I can't fit in here.
Typical.
All right, listen. We need to show you a few things in here, don't we, Frank? First of all, how impeccably clean it is, how perfect this machine is, because, of course, it's been in a private home and non-smoking house. I mean, look at the clamps are all pure white. Isn't that something? Now, we did take out the driver board. This driver
Took
board.
out all the boards.
Well, we always do, and we also reflowed the silver solder on all the header pins. You have to do it, but you see, we did change the bridges. These are the taller bridges that we get from Pinball Resource. They have long legs on them, and look, fresh
Your goo on your fingers.
goo.
Nothing new for you.
I gotta wipe it off on something.
Oh, where's Kurt?
I gotta wipe that
Don't
goo
you usually
off.
wipe it off on him?
He's not here to say anything. Now look,
I know it's not as much fun.
driver board has to have this cap replaced. All WPC games, I guarantee you that is leaking all over the place. That's in your 12-volt circuit. You'll have all kinds of flaky issues if you don't change that. So that's an imperative along with
Speaking
your
of
bridges.
flaky,
Tonight's Pizza Hut. I keep saying
right
that.
back to food.
Okay, look. Frank's beautiful battery board. Gorgeous board. They're on the website. You can order them. You'll never have a problem again. It has a second blocking diode in it to protect your game. Easy to find lithium battery. Oh, you know, it's the same battery in almost everybody's car door opener thing. Okay? Now look, see this chip? That wasn't in a socket.
Thanks
That's
to me,
the
it is
switch
now.
chip. Yes, we put that in every single WPC board because you see that's the only chip that blows up other than leaky batteries. This board is so dependable unless you got some, ding-dong underneath the playfield.
Like you?
That chip blows out when you have a man that's changing a light bulb and the light bulb socket touches the switch line. Instantly. The fuse goes. We call that the fuse.
Yeah, you call
But now, if Mark has a problem like that, he doesn't have to call anybody. He can change the chip without even taking the board out.
We'll sell them on
Pop it out.
$79.95
Yeah.
plus shipping.
$80 for the chip, Mark. Okay, look, there's only 3 boards in this. But Williams knew the new stuff
Guess
was
that board
coming.
doesn't count.
Well, this is the display board
Still in
and
there,
driver. You see this driver board? That is here, and on the dot matrix games, it goes up here. So that will be moving up there into the back on that back panel. Do you think that's Kurt calling?
Probably.
I think it is. Now look, if you see those 4 standoffs, that's where the future flipper board would go. First game, here's a quick, see if you know, you've been listening. What's the first game to use the flipper board? Dun 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 dun. That's right. Good. Actually, then they changed
you just got
the
a thumbs
design
down.
again. Oh, another one.
I'm going to put mine in right about here.
Ah, no, another one. Thumbs down and go. Frank, I know how to instantly generate another one. You see, one thing we didn't put on this game. Where did I put them? Here. Look, Frank. My 37 years of excellence. Wait a minute. 37 years? 38 years of excellence. Mark, you're getting the first one. And I am going to cover up the lane change over on this side. And this will never, when that comes off, it takes all the paint on the top and also all the paint under the playfield underneath. No, it comes right off. Mark, you're getting the first game with my wonderful sticker. Now, I can put that on there because we did reshop the game. We've added all these wonderful mods, and you know what I've been promising you before we play a game? The original manual, of course, is still intact. Thank goodness he didn't take it out. I don't know what he did with the lid. Oh, there's a square to protect your flipper if you didn't want to put the whole thing on. But I did look into this earlier. Oh, there's the other. The second one's in there. So there are 2 smaller slingshot protectors. Look. A letter from Williams. October 20th, 1989. They've decided to temporarily stop factory installation of full Playfield Mylars. It was made because of unpredictable Mylar adhesion problems occurring in the field. Okay? They've included it with the game. If you choose to use it, follow the detailed instructions on the other side, which of course are right here. Spray Playfield with weak solution of dishwashing detergent and water. Recommend a mixture of 1 cc detergent to 1 liter water. Joy! We use Joy. No, I don't think we do we?
You use a dollar store brand, probably. You're a cheap bastard.
Yes, but let me tell you, you actually use, we actually use Windex with good luck. With Windex, you can spray it actually on a video game control panel and stick the stuff on. Yes, sir.
Oh, no, it was Kurt. He said he's going to call when you're done filming.
Should I call him on the phone or should I just holler out loud? Anyway, let's look and see what else is here.
You're going to be hollering when he says he's not coming to Pizza Hut tonight.
Look, the operator's handbook. I could sell this on eBay for $7.99, Frank. Ah, the original warranty card.
Rip it
New
up.
game information. No, I could probably sell this on eBay. The manual. I can sell this for $14.90. Let's tax and trade. Mark, you're getting all this, and I'm just adding another $100. I mean, I'm giving that to you, Mark. You know that. And here is that factory Mylar again that we showed you earlier. You know what? You know what I really like? I like getting a bride of Pinbot in, and I look at the playfield, and there's big wear marks all over the playfield. Paint missing, these words and numbers missing. But guess what? The factory Mylar is over it. And let me tell you why. Because some clownish vendor, first of all, these machines were not made to go in your house. These machines were designed to make money. The vendors driving around those rusty old trucks going from bar to bar, collecting the money out, and they were not made to be loved and treasured. They were made to make money.
Kind of like you.
So the vendor probably went out. Yeah, there's some wear marks on the playfield. I guess it's time we put this on. And that's when he went flop. And he stuck it there. Now the playfield's good again. Now sometimes those same operators took a putty knife and attempted to paint the playfield. That sets me off from coughing, Frank. Whenever I hated that. I hate to get games with the Mylar covering the worn playfields. People should have been shot and killed.
Don't try to build your nest out in the open west, 'cause there's a million ways to die.
In that order. You've seen it. Just no excuse.
All right, come on. Keep
Mark,
moving.
you're going to get the Mylar, but you're not going to put it on. But keep it in the game. Okay? To show people how beautiful it is. Just to show everyone what a wondrous machine is. You know, I did some research, a little more research. By the way, there's a big, thick rule book, how to play the game, all kinds of stuff. But one of the things they build into it is sometimes if you slam tilt it, the game, when it powers up, may play Happy Birthday in the PINBOT music tones of one of the people in the high score to date table, which are the designers and programmers and such. Isn't that something? That's very clever. That doesn't seem like we're near any birthdays. See, I'll do it again. We're not near any birthdays, Frank. I'd like to see that. I've never seen that happen.
Have Mark check it every day and video
Yeah.
it for you.
Mark, look at the beautiful playfield. Now, I'll tell you what we did do. Steve insisted the only thing that was painted is high gloss black around the edge. It was a real dull black. It was dull. It was awful.
Like the video?
So I said, you know what? The game is so perfect. Now, Mark, I know you wanted black legs. Do not. You're going to get the original legs of the game. Keep them silver.
Or put other black legs on it if you want and keep the originals.
Yeah, that's another idea. Yeah, you need to keep the silver legs with this. And the back of it's just as beautiful, isn't it, Frank? Did you show the back?
Nope.
Look. Another sign. Look. Oops. Look. It's never been stored that way. I mean, rubbed once or twice. The purple's still. Purple is still perfect. Rubbed once or twice. Frank, you find something foul in everything I say.
Everything about you is foul.
Ah!
Even Walter agrees.
Walt, you better be careful. I won't pay for Pizza Hut tonight.
You'll get beat up if you don't.
Anyway, I think we're ready to play. All right, we're ready. We're ready. Now, I want you to notice, of course, with the glass on it. Oops. You see the blue flash? Isn't that sharp? In time with the music. It gets brighter because we have various LEDs in there that will increase with its brightness. Now, on PINBOT, the challenger shot is your most important shot. This one. That will either drop it in here, into your face, into her, or it'll bring you over to the pachinko style game and then either feed it down one or two. It's not happy. It doesn't like that. Watch that happen.
I can speak. Oh no.
Frankie wants me to launch the old Shuttle-aroo. Now, see these These are wheels. This is the small wheel. This is the large wheel. If you go in here, when that's flashing, you will spin the small wheel. What do we get, Frank? The jackpot is lit, gentlemen.
Yes, jackpot.
That's right there. The same shot again. Let's just roll over.
You keep missing. You keep missing the spot.
I got the jackpot, Frank. Look at the color effects here. Through the slightly see-through. Beautiful, beautiful illusion. Alright, our space shuttle is ready again. Our challenge. Once it goes up, it's designed to one shot will take it to the face, one shot will take it to there. Now we're ready for the face. And one of the eyeballs. Now see how we have that forward? Hey Walt, can you turn off the switch next to the switch that's already turned on? Yep. I want you to see this without the overhead light. I think that's it. There we are. Isn't that beautiful now? Let's go up here again.
Abort.
I aborted. Oh, here we go. Aha!
Now I see you have the hard look.
What? Uh-oh. I'm taking it too much, Frank.
I'm losing it.
No, she went back. I didn't do it in time, Frank.
Yeah, so we're done.
I'm up in. Oh, God, I'm doing from that center hole all the time. I'm gonna. You know, Mark, you may have to block that. You may have to put a rubber right here and block that hole. Isn't that beautiful? The color and the sound. Let's do this again, Frank.
Optical link.
Machine complete and fully operational.
Beautiful. Operational, Frank.
I feel strange.
Now, we're gonna make her human, Frank. Now watch this stunning effect. Shake it, the heart.
Hi there.
My God, he's alive.
Big wheel. Frank, here it is. What will we get? Ha ha! $1 billion. We're in the billionaire club. That's a separate scoring table, by the way, I'm told. The launch pad is lit. It spins the big wheel. Look, we have one half.
Launch all shuttle.
Look, here it is again. Get 2 balls up there and we get it again. 5 million. Frank, I'm doing great. I should be in one of those pinball tournaments. Last one, that's so fun. I can't play for anything, Frank. I love these return lanes. See, this one doesn't go around there, it goes up here. This one brings it right back into your small wheel shot. See that? You'd think it'd go around here, but it doesn't. Isn't that sharp? I thought that was a really neat feature. And that elevates you right to this ball return. Look, each time you do it, see, as long as it doesn't time out, you'll get the next flashing light. Unlimited million when lit, Frank. was reading about how people they know all these special shots to make this really work. You got your 3 5Ks on the side, the green. Isn't that beautiful, Frank? Now, these are GI here. They don't change. They stay on for the time. So there's nothing special about that. I guess what we should do is show how the game ends. You lose the ball. Now, by the way, look, there's how that display is able to show different levels of brightness. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just tilted it, Frank. Crap. I wanted the game to end, so it just
It ends, all right.
Yeah, but, well. Oh, I got a high score. We'll put nothing in there. Not bad, huh, Frank? And we're free to do a little show at the end. Some fade out music. I like this. The music is so well put. It's so well done there. Makes me feel like a woman. He didn't comment.
That's too disgusting.
Well, what do you think, folks? Isn't it the most beautiful bride of pinball in the world? Can you plug in the punch out for me while I read you a nice email I got? I want to thank you for making the piano reproducing video. Did you see my Duo War Player piano video? There's, oh, and there's the link up there. There you go. Okay. Okay. I'm 39, and I grew up listening to music like you played. I made comments and liked on your videos, but wanted to tell you here as well. I love Claire de Lune, but was floored when you played the Gershwin. See, now you gotta watch it. You'll never see anything like it. Hearing him improvise made my hair stand up. I've been watching you for the least 5 years now and love every video. I love pinball and have been playing a mechanical Mata Hari. You know, there was only 170 of them made. And it's at the Quarter Lounge here in Hurst, Texas. The mechanical Mata Hari. I did talk to him a little about this, and he said that it's the only one that doesn't seem to break down. He said the digital machines keep breaking, but the mechanical keeps working and working. So I thought that was neat. I wish you and your family and work crew a happy New Year, healthy New Year, and continuously prosperous business. Everybody got a raise. And
What the hell's my raise?
this came last week.
You get a raise?
He called Alessandro.
Oh, so?
You get a raise. It comes up Friday, tomorrow. Alessandro sent me something in the mail. He actually called the day it arrived. We didn't know who it was. It's actually addressed to him. It's come from the heart of Red China. And we do not know what it is, but he called to ask if it came in and actually arrived that day. He's a fan that loves our, I hope he loves it. He must love our videos reviewing the Central.
Plus it's ticking.
Yeah, well, I did a little, I looked on the back and it said something about they call this a finger cup. So I think it's a mug. A finger cup. I can put this nice and clean right there on Mark's game. A finger cup. What do you think it is? What kind? My face? We have more stuff coming, so please stay tuned. There's no money in it, but have a nice day! Wow, this is so nice.
That's similar to the one I have.
Oh! Alessandro.
I like it.
I do too. We have to test that special coffee Elias Sanchez sent me. That's in the next video. And I'll use this mug. You've been watching us fumbling around with this punch-out. It's now done. New control panel overlay. A high gloss, actually it's a super high gloss, black finish, T-molding from tmolding.com. The new side art.
Sideart.com?
I can't remember who it was. You can buy all this. This is the heavy grade stuff. A lot of people are carrying this stuff now. It's really nice. We have rebuilt the back in here. The logic board has now got a lithium battery in it, and that's all been done. Chris took it all apart and cleaned it. We've replaced the original great Nintendo power supply, but we have a new one in there. We like putting these power techs in. We have bought hundreds of them, and 1 out of maybe 100 fail. The rest run forever. Our Sanyos are rebuilt with all new caps, including the amplifier. And I stress to you, if you change the caps, if you take your amplifier out, 2 of these connectors you can plug in wrong, and you will blow up that board, that amplifier. So if you take those plugs out, make sure you make them left and right, or 1 and 2, or whatever. Or you will be very unhappy. Okay? What's neat is, look, the spare fuses are still here. Now what's really neat is, I think in all the years we've worked on Sanyo monitors, and I've never had a fuse blow. I've had the caps blow, I've had flybacks, but never a fuse. These monitors are terrific. These are the inverter boards, so you can use this monitor in a Donkey Kong. This is wired for a Donkey Kong. Actually, go up front, I'm going to show you something. Right, go up front, look at the lower monitor. Right, now watch, I'm going to reverse the image by moving these 2 plugs. And you are now going to see what it looks like. See the reverse picture? Opposite. So everything is the opposite. That setting was for the Donkey Kong. So this is not processed by that board that has all the stuff that reverses all the colors. So we got a white image, we got our... Doesn't look too nice, does it? Anyway, we'll put it back to the normal way. There we are. That's how it should be, obviously. So just so you know, that's what that board does. So Nintendo had so many left over, and Sanyo was still cranking them out. Now that same Sanyo monitor was used by Atari in Blasteroids and Vindicator, some of the later releases they did, because they realized what a good monitor is. We have the new bulb up top. The fluorescent light in this is 100 volts, as is the Sanyo monitors. So you have to run a 100 volt light bulb up there if you keep the original socket. That's what's plugged into the bottom. Isn't that nice? Nice and neat. This is going out tomorrow. The boys are taking this out on another delivery. I'm glad you stayed with us, because we now have some neat games to show up front. So let's cut to that now. Look, this is a double. Oh God, the fan started. Jonathan.
Can we get the view of the other side?
Yes.
Quicks.
Now what they did here, Quick's Space Invaders, they've simulated the color. Of course there's a color monitor in here. But if you look at the explosion, when this goes up to the top, you can see it turns red, see? So it's a color monitor, obviously, but they've made it look as colorful. Oh gosh, John, can I get it? Yeah, I was trying. Anyway, 2 great games. Space Invaders on this side, this on the side. There's very few of these left in the world. Come back here and look. See, very few are made. Look, 145. So there's not many. It was made November 2003, no coin door. So you can be sure there's maybe, oh, there's a big number. There's maybe 200 of these, John. That's all all there are
Plunk.
in the whole world. We sold a couple.
We should throw it off the roof.
Now this was one of the licensed kits. Valley Midway made, Cruising Exotica logic board inside your Cruising USA. Now we like this because the cabinet is so compact. Compact.
Like you.
Got the cube, boy. People wouldn't even know this is all scripted, would they? Eugene Jarvis's Cruising. We have a brand new Make Vision television set in there. See? And customers actually trading in a Cruising the USA is getting this, but because of where it's going, we can't get the big Cruising in. So this is
It
perfect.
better be easy, right in the garage or something. Walkout basement. Well, I'm not going tomorrow.
Purple T-molding sets it off quite nice, doesn't it? Sides have been touched up. This is the USA sides, but I believe where it's going is a tight fit. Now, while it's here, they're playing Stuck in the Middle with You. Remember Reservoir Dogs? Can't see. He's very disgusted. He's doing an overlay. We are preparing this for new side art. This is going to Matt Ellis. He's probably hates me. He's been waiting. But Matt getting all 5 of your games done this week. This is one. We have Street Fighter 2. Mario Brothers is almost done, the original wide one. At Frogger. It's the last game. Star Wars. Actually, the Star Wars is coming along nicely. You saw it, yes. Yeah. Star Wars is coming along nicely. He likes the original black T-molding. Mark does not care for Matt. Matt doesn't care for the new us changing the colors. I think this would look great with chrome, but we're going to keep it original. Another Whirlwind.
It's like 4 of them in a month.
But he wants it exactly like the other one, so we're going to have to put the mirror on this. And guess what you're picking up tomorrow?
Another one.
Another Whirlwind. 5 Whirlwinds in a month, John.
Too many.
Now the 5th one, I actually have somebody interested in. He wants to see pictures of it. 5 Whirlwinds in a month. Now this was a trade-in. So this had our old dim LEDs in the back. Look, see? See when I turn it on. Let me see. Let's see what happens.
Ugh.
Idiot turned it on.
That's where he blows it up.
I'm not stupid, Jonathan. Notice he has some protection here to keep this safe. It's not happening. It's not happening. Now, who could this be? Maybe it's the wife. Can I help you? Yes, sweetheart. Yes, sweetheart. Yes, sweetheart. Thank you, sweetheart. Bye.
He's mad at you.
No, it wasn't my wife.
You left the toilet seat up again, didn't you?
You know, toilet seats have 3 positions. Okay, 3. Now, if the lid was down, do you think a woman would lift the lid up before they planted their rear end on the seat part? Or would they just sit
Plop.
right down, plop right down? No. They would mechanically lift the lid. So if the seat part wasn't down, when that was up, they would then lower one piece. So it has 3 positions. So you adjust yourself according to the position it's in.
When you see it, right?
Why should I have to lift the lid so I can pee standing up?
We just pee on the seat. Teach them a lesson.
3 positions.
Hmm.
Anyway, these are the dim ones. Now, these were great when they first came out because we didn't have bright ones. But they're dim, and I'm going to show you why. Now, if we pick out a weight high, where are the weights? wait, come on, help me out.
No idea.
Here's an LED Super. We have these classified in different degrees. Okay, see? Big difference. Okay? But sometimes if it's too bright, it leaves a spot. Now, these are the old 455 blinkers. So we're going to put in Comet Pinball's blinkers. There's nothing wrong with these bulbs, but we're going to just LED everything on it. Now, of course, we're going to add the extra strips here. These are the dim blues. Now, he's already done the super brights below the playfield. Can you see the towers? So the top of the playfield has been finished with super brights. However, the bottom, underneath here, these are all the, oh my gosh, are these dim. Jesus, that's almost like a bridge. Do you see how dim these are they LEDs? They're just so dim. He hasn't gotten under here yet. I can't even get my finger under them. No, they're light bulbs. When you see bulbs this dim, it usually means one of the bridges is bad. This is the light. See this fuse here? On all Williams games, the heavy, actually on all Bally, or on all Stern too, the heavy blue with the white trace wire runs the computer controlled lights. See these lights here? They'll go out when that comes off, see? They put the fuse over here because it can get really hot. It's an 8 amp fuse. And one of these two bridges runs those bulbs. So we're going to have to change them because these shouldn't be this dim as 44s. That means one of the bridges is failing. So that's all be part of the overhaul as we work on this. It's coming along, isn't it, Jonathan?
Yep.
Well, we really need to do another game. I just thought of something. We got something in the mail. Let me share this with you.
Okay, this is where we're gonna go.
Oh, wait, Jonathan.
You must be exhausted after breakfast.
Now, listen.
and
Now, here's the look.
lunch.
Look at these boys. And do you see?
Ooh.
That's Daddy.
Ooh.
And this is his baby boy. Yes, Rob is back briefly. I needed him to come back.
Briefly?
Well,
For
briefly.
the next 6 months at least.
Well, we needed him to. We got so much stuff. Oh, the bankruptcy court. We're thinking.
Christmas time.
Listen, boys, I was going to tell you, we're going to do like Macy's. We're going to close 68
Of our
TNT
TNT
stores
establishments.
and keep the others open.
Let's close the Neshaminy one first.
The Neshaminy one?
And then we'll do Morristown, New Jersey.
Oh. Anyway,
Dude, I have peeled the
Rob, we're gonna be replacing rope lights throughout the showrooms. I can't complain. We got 20 years out of these. But
We're
we-
gonna call them
But
makers.
but I promised an opening. I need an imbecile to work the camera. Would you like to be that imbecile? Oh,
Frank?
it's so difficult. Frank, I don't know. I think he's eating again.
Are we opening gifts?
Yes,
came in from Christmas.
These came in. Well, these just came in. Now, I knew they
says
were
Merry
gifts.
Christmas,
it
Scott.
says Todd Tuckey and the TNT family.
Get out of my
Steven,
way.
But I own the place.
Him?
Which bank owns the place?
All right, let's see. Oh, look.
Look, it's a
Hi,
note.
Todd. I thought you would appreciate the gift ahead of my visit in February, the 10th. Happy New Year and all the very best from Carrie Lomax, United Kingdom. Oh, Carrie is coming. He emailed me and he told me he was going to New York. He's flying into New York. He said he wants to go to New York. He wants to come here. He wants to go to San Francisco. I said, listen, the United States is very large. I said, you can't do everything, not in 2 weeks. I said, but you can certainly come and visit. And so he is going to come to New York. That's a good place to fly into to start. And then you can take a train or drive.
Wait,
here.
he has to get mugged first. And then he can come visit.
Look at this. Look at this. A caramel pecan pie aroma.
Wow. Coffee.
Oh, it's a whole bunch of different ones. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
No, the squirrel one's not in this one.
No squirrel poop?
We haven't done the squirrel video yet. We are doing a special video on the squirrel video.
What are you talking about?
Well, look at this. My brother, Rob doesn't know about this special.
I don't know about your squirrel.
Give him a
But
cup
look
of
at
it
this.
before you tell him about it.
I've never seen
Guatemalan.
that. All different
Look at
kinds
this.
of neat coffee.
Wow, Carrie, this is really nice. Breakfast blend. And
Todd's favorite.
do you think there's? I think we can get 2
French
pots out
roast.
of each one. What do you think, Rob?
It's 1.75 ounces.
Looks like a
so it
pot.
probably tells you.
It's probably a pot of.
Adjust
it's
the
a pot?
coffee to water ratio to suit your taste.
Good. Wow, that is very
It
nice.
says here, use 48 ounces of filtered water to
Filtered.
make 8 6-ounce cups.
Yeah, you know what? 48 ounces. Right over here. Look. We have
Is that tap?
spring water.
Is that water taxed?
Over. Yeah, we don't use tap water.
No, taxed. Is it Philly water?
Philly water. Yes, they tax. You have to pay all this tax now on sweet drinks, but water doesn't qualify.
Aquafina does.
Carrie, thank you very much.
Anything
And
that
there's a
has sugar in
second
it.
box. Now, we knew something was special. It's from the Green Chef Corporation. And it says here it's perishable.
And that's why we're
Open
opening it.
promptly and refrigerate.
That's why we're opening it 2 months later.
We don't know what's in it. Actually, it does say TNT. Todd Tuckey, yes. It occurred to me. You know, it occurred to me somebody may have just sent me a circuit board in here, and it's not a present.
Is that what it is?
It's not a present. I thought this was
It's not food.
a gift, not a food.
It's a monitor.
It's a, no, it's a. That's right. It's color too.
It's an
I needed to
ultra-sharp
get one.
19-inch LCD monitor.
I needed to buy one of these. Do you know why I needed to buy one? So I could watch reruns.
You got it for
And the stand.
the shipping and handling was more than the.
There goes the thumbs down.
monitor.
No, no, we keep getting thumbs up. All right, we're going to end the video. Come over here. End the video. We just pulled some artwork out. Our new Mario Brothers Frogger artwork, side art. Here's the other side of Frogger and the Street Fighter 2. This is all coming up soon. And Robbie, I have to have you change this bowl. Or actually, it's a bub. It says smile. If
Because
I
nobody
may,
smiles when they come in here.
if I may use the line from Tim Curry from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Even smiling makes my face ache.
Good night.